Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are having part 4 of the Alexander campaign in Rome Total War Remastered Alexander expansion, and our goal is to push forwards towards the east with Alexander and hopefully gather enough troops to strike at Egypt with a second army. But without further ado, let's continue, and I think we will strike at the Scythians here. Okay, I think we will wait for the reinforcements before we begin our push. But it seems that the enemy troops are not of the best quality, so our position should be decent at the very least. And let's try to keep in mind that our generals tend to be rather suicidal. Okay, so they are actually pushing against us. Oh, those sicklements are actually dangerous. I think we can wait for the reinforcements to come. Let's make a new battle line about in here. And I think we should be able to punch through the enemy line. And it's nice that they are running, because it will make our task quite a bit easier. Okay. And they are starting to break. Apparently, cavalry run into some troubles.
General, please press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool.
Those are down. And let's see if we could hunt down as many of the enemies as possible. Let's see if we could break. Still a couple of units there. Okay, looking
The
good.
gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
And there are not too many survivors here. Let's see if the army was wiped out completely.
Victory! Yes, strategos! Forward!
Okay, let's get this guy to Byzantium. And this army
Sir!
can soon... Oh,
Yes, strategos! Forward!
this army can continue to push northwards. And we should start preparing for the inevitable invasion of Egypt. Okay, apparently we don't have enough money, or rather population there.
Yes,
And then let's take this settlement. Okay. Are they chariots? Let's see.
await my orders!
Oh,
All haste, unit! Make
it might be that we have a bit too few hoplites.
Make haste!
Well, let's hope they can actually handle that bodyguard unit there.
My lord!
Our soldiers are at the gates. Now they must batter a way through.
Perhaps that eastern infantry unit
The enemy
can
gate is
circle
down.
around
Our
there,
battering ram has done its work.
but most definitely the hoplites will lead the charge, and the general
Our
can
soldiers have captured
stay.
the walls. Now's the
back.
time to press on and capture this place.
Hurry! Hoplite mercenaries!
And I guess we just have to move.
Hurry! Mercenary hoplite! My lord! Run!
Okay, they are starting to take casualties.
With all haste! My lord!
Shaken.
Great God be praised! The enemy general is killed.
That was
Fear makes a hole
nice
in our enemy's
surprise.
hearts.
Go, go, go!
Those hoplites are actually doing quite well.
Mercenary hoplite! Attack quickly! One being attacked! Hoplite mercenary! Attack!
Okay, that went surprisingly well. Nice. And it seems we are getting some extra funds as well. Even though our unit recruitment capabilities leave something to hope for.
Yes!
What's up if we bring... Okay,
Yes!
let's reinforce Hatra. There. And perhaps we should train some troops here as well. Okay, I think we have a turn and we can have some mercenaries there as well. Okay, good. Some Hyrcanian cavalry, that's bad because it's heavy cavalry and those archers can also be problematic as well as those immortals and peltasts. Well, we have decent sized armies, so perhaps this won't be too difficult.
Today, we look for a victory worthy on my honor.
And once again, we are going to concentrate our defenses in the city square, especially since there are only 2 possible avenues to it.
Infantry! Units! Fire at will! Units! Double time! Infantry! Units! Fire at will! Units! My lord! Cavalry! Units! Double time!
Okay. Oh, there is a hole in the wall already. Okay.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Well, I'm glad at least some of the enemy units are running. Hopefully they will tire themselves out. And perhaps that tower even got... No, it didn't. Well, it was worth a shot, literally. Okay. The battle seems to be going rather nicely for now. Let's see when we have dealt with the enemy general if we can begin pushing in earnest. Okay, nice.
And now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Infantry! 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 Infantry!
And it's time to go. Oh, that went nicely.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
And these guys are getting a nice amount of chevrons here. The first golden one. I received a comment to the previous video of this series that one should defend on the walls, but at least based on this result, I doubt that's the optimal solution, because at least some of those units might have broken, and if that had happened, then the situation would have been dire indeed. I think that's enough. And hopefully that army will be disbanded, or what scraps remain of it. Okay, and they are focusing on Hatra now. Let's continue to train phalangists in Hatra and here hypaspists. I think Hatra will be lost. Unless we move with Alexander to help. But I think... Of course we could leave these guys as garrison and then have those mercenary hoplites, but I think we will engage these guys and continue our march towards Babylon. It should also, capturing it and the vendor there should improve our finances, so it's a nice target. And as it's the capital, most likely it has very good troop training facilities and we really can use those.
On my order! Infantry! Units! Units! Make haste!
And since Alexander is actually really good general, perhaps even those Eastern mercenaries could stand and fight, at least for a while. Okay, let's see if they are coming to engage. Perhaps they actually are. Well, if that's the case, we will of course let them. That much easier for us.
Have filled the enemy general with fear.
Okay, good.
Now he flees the field like a coward.
And perhaps that Persian infantry will prove to be a bit too tough. And let's try to wipe out that enemy general.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool.
Attack him! Attack quickly! Units! Well under attack! Units! 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 Charge! Unleash hell! Infantry! Unleash hell! Go, go, go! Infantry! Destroy them! Mercenaries! Attack! Unleash hell!
And actually our eastern infantries are holding surprisingly well, to be honest.
be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee!
Charge! General! Mercenaries! Wipe them out! Ready! With all haste!
And once again it seems that a rather large Persian army has been wiped out. I think that's enough. Yeah. And I think we are heading towards the Persian capital.
Victory! So, prepare for battle!
Glorious victory!
So, prepare for battle! Besieging settlements, sir! Besieging settlements, sir!
Okay, and okay, so we could actually retrain these guys. Let's see if they... Oh. Oh, they're not. I thought... Okay, it's a light cavalry.
Orders!
Now. Okay, good. Let's hope they will retain their
Onward!
experience.
Yes, Stratago! Forward! March! Move out!
And we have a turn. Or perhaps actually...
My lord! My lord!
Let's move fresh troops there
My lord!
and send these for retraining. Okay. The seats of Issus, the seats of Amida.
We are under siege!
Okay, that's rather aggressive. And I think soon
Yes, Strategos!
we should get going with...
Move out! Attack!
Glorious victory!
Forward!
That's a large province. So, I think we should soon get going with this army over here. We can relieve or recapture those areas and perhaps relieve some of the besieged settlements as well.
So,
I think I dare to auto-resolve this one. Oh, those were quite heavy casualties. And... well, it wasn't catastrophic. Unfortunately, we cannot train... those phalangists. Let's upgrade the barracks there. And as it is, we can continue troop production, and I think we will move out rather soon from Halikarnassus. That is.
orders! My lord!
Oh, and it retained its golden chevron. Nice.
Move out! Yes, Strategos!
So this clearly is an army not to be trifled with, and since we cannot retrain these guys in Halikarnassus, let's bring them to Issus, which hopefully will be ours
Strategos!
still next turn,
Yes, Strategos!
so that we could retrain
Move out! My lord!
those. And of course we should hire all the possible mercenaries we can. Okay, and our next target is Ekbatana, there.
Leaving the army!
Okay, new family member is always nice. And we can even begin to train and retrain some of the better cavalry units. Of course, most of these are mercenaries, so
Yes, strategos.
those units can be combined.
Strategos. My lord. Yes, strategos. Sir. My lord.
I think we will continue to push. And let's leave that heavy cavalry here and continue with what we have.
My lord.
And
Leaving the army.
Susa will be besieged right away.
Besieging settlement,
Yes,
sir.
onward.
Besieging settlement, sir.
Onward. Sir.
And Babylon should be doing okay. At least for now.
Sir.
And the enemies are going to besiege Halikarnassus once again.
Sir, my lord. Sir, my lord. Yes, strategos. Sir, move out. Orders. Move out. Destroy
Okay,
them.
and we have found
Yes, strategos. Sir.
the Scythian stronghold. Good.
Sir.
And perhaps instead of cavalry we should... Oh, we can actually make Narmadian archers. Nice, at least at some point. But let's train some hypaspists first.
My lord. Destroy them.
Okay, so they are allied.
My lord.
Let's hope they will pull back. And we can continue to train an army here. Perhaps we should try to increase our income at least a bit. And perhaps actually these roads will be quite beneficial, at least for moving the troops onward. And we have a turn. Let's see. Okay, Babylon will be besieged, but Siege of Hatra has been lifted.
Yes, strategos.
Fortunately, there are only these eastern mercenaries, but I think we should be able to capture this city rather easily. Okay. Not very good city, to be honest. So basically, I think we need to head back to make sure that Babylon
Orders.
won't fall.
Yes, strategos. Destroy them. Victory. Prepare for battle. Yes. Orders. Prepare for battle. My lord. Forward. My lord.
Okay, this siege has been lifted here.
Yes, strategos. Orders. Prepare for battle.
Besieging settlement,
Orders.
sir.
Sieging settlements, sir. March. So. Prepare for battle. Glorious victory. Orders.
Oh, they are on a bridge. I don't think we want to attack there. But at least we bought a bit of a time for those guys there. And of course, we need to head towards Tyre once again. So, I guess this is going to be the final battle of this episode. And we can command all the armies. Some Peltasts, archers, Persian infantry, Cardaics, immortals and heavy Bactrian cavalry. Okay, I think it's going to be an interesting battle, but I'm confident on our troops.
Await my orders.
And I think our main reinforcement should be coming somewhere around there. So let's position all our hoplites in the center of the line, supported by the high pacifists and missile weapons. And Alexander is becoming rather a decent general. Okay.
But are they in time to take part in the battle?
Could we
The enemy
actually
have brought up more men.
harass, for example, those guys? I thought you guys were supposed to be... Come on. So here I was thinking that they would be skirmishing, but apparently that was not to be. Okay, so the enemy is warming up. There, I think we can push forwards. And actually these guys are tying some of the enemies rather nicely here. So there are those immortals, Persian infantry and the general. not so immortal now, are we? Oh. Okay, I guess we have gotten the attention of the
Our allies have lost their leader.
rest
This
of the
turn of
enemy.
events may make them lose heart. The enemy general flees. Press forward
Once
so that
again.
the spirit of his army is a broken tool.
Those generals really... Allied generals, I don't know. Apparently I just have not learned to be careful enough with them.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches! Be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches! The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
Attack quickly! Cavalry must charge! Attack quickly! Cavalry! Unleash hell! Attack! General! Attack quickly! General! Come back, coward!
The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
Okay, those casualties were a bit high, but I think the result will be adequate enough as it is. Except for losing that general.
This is a victory fit for...
So, I think we need to spend a bit of a time in Babylon in order to get enough troops so that we can continue our push.
My lord, forward! Yes, Stradigo! Sir! Leaving the army! My lord! March!
And we are going to need hoplites, but I think those archers will be just great, at least for now.
My lord! My... Yes, Stratigos! Sir!
Okay, so I guess this is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.